going on, YouTubers, bingers, airsofters alike? Today I have my very first video to this channel. It's not a relatively new channel, started around 2021. I just never got to uploading anything, so we're going to give my trashy content a try, because of everybody that knows me and recommends that I should start uploading, your wish has been granted. I am going to finally start uploading things. So if you do know me, if you know where I work, you know what I do, see me at my local airsoft fields and or friends, family, acquaintances. Even if you don't like me, be sure to hit that subscribe button and follow along with the journey, because I'm going to be uploading as much as I can starting this year. If you don't know me, let me introduce myself. I am Deleted Persona, and as you can tell from the title and a little bit of the intro, my very first video is going to be an unboxing of an order from Mk.18 that I had recently placed, and it's quite expensive with the, as you can tell from the title, with the promotion and the discount applied, it's around $1,250. Before the discount applied, it's around $1,450. But we're going to start doing this today. We're going to start uploading, and hopefully you guys like the trashy content. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes, and we'll see where it goes. So we're going to get right into it. And starting off with the first thing, it already fell out of the box, but Evike loves giving their cash cards. I got a Queen of Diamonds for anybody that really does care, but yeah, it's gonna go into the stack. I've been waiting for this for a couple days now, and at the time of uploading this, it was right at the holiday season and or Christmas time. But we're going to get right into it. Packing paper and quite a bit of fun within this box. We're going to go one thing at a time. So first off, my local field doesn't allow these, unfortunately, but I did get some Thunder Bees, some shells, and a new core, just because I feel like I need more, even though my local field doesn't allow them. I don't know, man. They are quite nice. They're pretty cool little distraction devices. Along with that, we got a Condor grenade pouch or flashbang pouch, which is going to go on this kit itself. It's going to go on the back side, and it's going to house, whether it's another 40 millimeter, 40 mic round, or even a grenade that my local field likes to have, whatever I want to run in there, to be honest. But that's really going on this kit. We've got some, yeah, there we are. We've got some Magpul mag assists, just for some new mags that I have. Got them in FDE, one in black, because I like to kind of do two-tone things going on. I like that a lot. I like having two-tone things. I'm not much of a gun painter myself, so over time, eventually I'll go over my armory, which is pretty vast for everybody that does know me. Who doesn't know me, I own quite a few airsoft guns. I own quite a few real steel guns, and quite a few kits. This is a hobby that I love, been doing it for years, and I don't think I'm ever going to stop. So the next thing that we're going to pull out of this box is going to be an Element pressure switch, dual pressure switch for both a Mk.18 and a light, which both is in here, which that's the next thing I'm going to pull out. We've got another Element M600 replica. I think it's a 600U replica, which is going to be going on this new rifle, which I am quite excited about. I recently started getting back into the GBB scene, which I have one right here on the table, along with one of the parts that's going to be going into this gun. So super, super, super exciting. And the reason that one's on this table right now is because there are some things that reside within this package that is going to be going onto that rifle, such as this ICS CXP PDW style stock. I did see somebody years and years ago who ran one of these rifles, which if you don't know, this is a GHK G5. Beautiful little thing. I did own one back in the day and got rid of it, but decided I wanted another one. So I bought another one. Going to be doing a very small PDW-esque build, if that makes any sense, but I did buy this stock for this rifle in particular. So there's a lot of mismatch stuff within this case, or this order, I mean. That is to different things, like my local field doesn't allow those Thunder Bees, but I've got some for the fields that do allow me to use them. I think those are super cool, they're super fun, and they are nice. Okay, not a fan of Springer grenades or even the gas grenades like tornado grenades. I'm not a fan of them. I prefer the bang ones. I also prefer clay grenades and pyrotechnic grenades, but like I said, my local field that I typically attend doesn't allow them. But we got this CXP stock by ICS here, which that's going to go to the side for now. We're going to continue on through the box, in which, while I was on the topic of the light setup for this rifle, I completely bypassed an Element green IR Mk.18 replica, because your boy be buying a lot of replicas, but it's just in green Mk.18. Says it's IR. I have some digital night vision, not some real nods yet, as of yet, to tell whether they are good IR systems, but something for the future. Next out of this box, we've got an RVG by Magpul, which is going to be going on this rifle. It was going to be a Magpul only build, but I am a big PTS fan as well. But the next thing we've got in here is a Magpul RSA-QD mount. That's for Picatinny. I am starting to get into the whole 2-point system, which I have been a 1-point kind of guy majority of my airsoft career, but I'm starting to run 2 points and getting a feel for that and see how that is. So we're running that QD on this rifle to see how that goes. Next thing, which is going to be a pistol grip for this new rifle by PTS in FDE. This is their enhanced polymer grip. GBB, which this new rifle is a GBB. Quite excited. Like I said earlier, I've been getting into the GBB scene again. Kind of keep things fresh in the airsoft world for me. And the next up, which I probably should have brought up with the CXP stock by ICS, which is a SEMA buffer tube screw. Just because I heard to get that onto the G5, you're going to need a longer screw, so we'll see if that'll hopefully work out with that. Next up, I have some helmet screws, which for this helmet specifically, I had been running that as of recently, and some of the screws for the arc rails kind of came undone, and I lost some of the set, so replacements for that to get that back up and running. More Magpul parts. We've got a Magpul bad lever. I'm not sure if this will work for this GBB, but I do have real steel firearms that I can throw this on if it doesn't, and or if I have to modify it in any way to get it to run with the GBB. That'll be done. Okay. On to the next thing in this box, which is going to be another PTS item, which we have a PTS riser. I did not get an optic from Evike. My favorite optic setup is the EOTech, probably one of my favorite optics. Just think they look really cool. They also function really, really well. Next, I have an Emissary handbrake, which I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I was going to throw it on this build, but then I decided that this build was going to be a two-tone-esque build. So then I was thinking maybe I'll throw this on my GHK AUG, or I'll throw it on this G5, and that BCM that's on that G5 is going to go on like my KMP9 or something. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this yet. So it's kind of just spare parts at this point. in the box, we have this BB storage bag, which this is just going to go in this kit. It's just going to be some spare rounds to carry on me in the event I need them. I don't ever really need them, but better to need and not have it than have it and not need it. Next up, we have a Gemtech mock suppressor. This is going to be going on my Scar Light, which isn't in this room currently. So that's just something else that was in this order, not specifically for this rifle. And then I want to say the second to last thing in this box, aside from a pamphlet of stuff I won't ever buy, we have a Dead Air Silencer by PTS. I think this is the Sandman and FDE. It's supposed to be a tracer. And this is going on this rifle. It's QD, super cool. Kind of excited about this. I've been really getting into the whole QD-esque flash hider suppressor setups. So this is going to be going on this rifle. And then now, the main event to this order, which if you can't tell from the intro and the title of the video, we have got the GHK Mk.18 and 10.3. Been wanting a GHK M4, and this is actually my very first M4, traditional M4, I guess you can say. I don't know how else to explain it. I owned one of these G5s back in the day, but it's kind of like a roller lock system. It's not a direct impingement type gun, even though this is still an M4 base platform, I guess you can say. I just don't know how to phrase it, to be honest, but we have a Mk.18. Ooh, exciting. Exciting, exciting, exciting. Super excited. It's kind of well packaged. Kind of typical standard GHK packaging, just some styrofoam, and then the gun within a cardboard box like you just saw. I'm a big fan of these new GHK mags. They are super light, especially compared to the PTS EPM mags. These mags are super light, super good, run in cold weather, don't have any cooldown effect from them, to be honest, that I have noticed as of recently, but still relatively getting back into the GBB scene, so maybe I just need to run them a little bit more. It is winter time, so maybe I just haven't experienced anything, and yeah. Comes with a BB speed loader, along with the magazine, green gas, obviously, and I typically run green gas. I'm not sure what this tool is for. I want to say maybe it's for a hop-up adjustment. I am not entirely sure what this tool is for, to tell you the truth. Kind of interesting. Manual comes with the gun, and then the gun itself, which, like I said, I've never owned an M4 that's direct impingement, like your traditional M4s, and there's just a ton of styrofoam and hair all over the thing, which is fine, but super excited for this gun, super excited for this build. Oh, looks nice, does feel kind of nice, feels robust, but we will definitely give it a shot. We will definitely chrono the thing. Well, I don't think my chrono is set up quite right, but we'll definitely chrono the thing at my local field, see how it's running. I'm hoping it's not running too hot like my ACR there, unfortunately. Masada, whatever you want to call it. It's got lovely trades on it. 10.3, that bronze Riz 2, I believe it is, Block 2 system. Yeah, Riz 2, Block 2, Mk.18. Ugly orange flash hider, but like I said, there's a bunch of parts on here that's going to be going on this rifle. And hopefully this build goes well. So I'm going to go ahead and cut here and get to building this rifle a bit. Alright, I am back finished the build, did all of my stuff, got everything back in order, such as like filling this up, putting that grenade pouch on the back panel of this carrier, along with finishing that Mk.18 build and finishing my G5 build, which will get another video at another time. But on to the main event of the video. This is my Mk.18, kitted out, all fully built. It is empty. Unfortunately, I did buy a charging handle for it, but it is not correct, even though it was advertised to be for a GHK. But as we are going to continue, we're going to do what our speed softers like to do, which is go tip to butt. So starting up front, we have a PTS Sandman, which I unboxed with a 3-prong flash hider. Super nice. I just started getting into the whole QD scene when it comes to these cans. And just beyond that, we have the replica 600U, the replica Surefire 600U, but it is by Element. And just behind that, we have another Element laser light combo in green. Does advertise as IR, but who knows if it really is IR or not. I don't, because the night vision I have is digital, not the best, very cheap Airsoft night vision, but eventually that will get upgraded. Just below that, we have a Magpul RBG, which, as you can tell, I did chop just a bit, because I don't really use foregrips like that. I use them mostly as hand stop, so it was chopped. Just beyond that, we have the dual pressure system by Element that controls the two. Super interesting. Have that Magpul QD point up there as well, which I'm running a Ferro Concept Slingster if anybody cares. Only 2-point I really do run. It is on my Real Steel Christensen right there. Just beyond that, we do have a replica EOTech on a replica Unity riser. I don't know if it really is by PTS, if it really is a real riser, if that really is a real Unity. I'm not positive on that. It's not a real EO, even though it does have some nice markings on it, even though it is pretty decent optic for like $60 on eBay. Okay, I don't really run real steel optics with my Airsoft because things are prone to be shot out. I did throw that Magpul bad lever on there, which did need some modifications to get it to run, which it does run. It does run, as you can see. Pretty interesting and cool. I had to throw some electrical tape on there. It is quite wobbly compared to my Real Steel one, which does have some wobble and play in it, but not as much as on the Airsoft gun itself. Does run, does function, just had to throw some electrical tape to get it to stop the wobble as much. It was very aggressive at first, but now it's pretty decent. Below that, PTS EP Enhanced Polymer Grip, EPG. I forget what stock this is by PTS. It is one of their enhanced polymer stocks. I just forget which model it is. It's an EPSC, there we go, which I'm going to guess enhanced polymer stock compact, but don't quote me on that, I'm not positive. But this is the Mk.18 build. We're going to go ahead and head outside, give it a couple of rounds, see how it runs. First GBB M4 I have owned that is direct impingement platform, I guess you can say. I don't know how else you would phrase it, but we're gonna head outside, test some things, gather some more B-roll.
Let's kick.
Alright, go ahead.